Alrighty, we are live, and Merry Christmas, everyone. This is the first stream in ages. Like I said, I've been busy. I apologize about the mess. Get the other stream going. 6:25. Alright, set up. Four 25. Whoa. Yeah, well, I'm gonna just shut the steam off a little bit. If I transmit too loud. Yeah, no. So, Rapido Mystery Box. I would actually show the label, but it's not. I still also unboxed the police car I got, but literally besides that, everything else is the first three in this consist are mystery box. That being the of course I have the wrong direction. Whoops. My NC controller likes to say reverse, but we're going forward. But yeah, I think this is the first live stream since literally the first day of 2023. So, I do have both lines wired up for DCC right now, but I can't flip one of the lives at some point. So yeah, if anyone's wondering where Main Central came from, a little bit of an interesting story with that one. Yeah, no, I actually went through. This is actually from an estate too. So if anyone's wondering, so a lot of stuff I got from the estate, a couple unscale things too, but it is still down there. I don't know if I got too much HO's crap on it right now. If anyone's wondering what's going on with the Walder's car, technically the weather's been good. I'm actually just continuous to, because we're still in the, I live where it's supposed to be snow this time. No. 54 degrees Fahrenheit. But also, I think everyone can agree with this sign. Model railroad. Which train from IRM? Because I actually have bought a couple things from IRM. Yes. So, funny story with that one. So, I actually started acquiring, throughout the Bobber Caboose. So, I had a Cheyenne pre-order. It's supposed to be coming soon. It's in final. It's from KR Models. DCC sound is like almost $600, but I mean, I've literally had the thing paid off because they make you pay in advance. So I've had the thing paid off for a couple of years now. So it's just a waiting game. Because I do have an MRC Shay, but that thing does not work at the moment. The running gear is not. But I mean, we do have to still show everyone's favorite F40 PHM. Yes, I have one already. I know it's not the most perfect job, but gets the job done. But yeah, no, a lot of what I've been hearing, because I've seen a lot of videos and stuff of people with their just not going to shut off the camera there. Their DCC sound locomotives, especially if we got the E units. Yeah, they've been having some issues getting them going. Apparently, once they get going, apparently some people have had a. That's right. The Sioux Line 1003. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it this year. Jeez, I didn't even realize the sensor was. Yeah, and these do work. I just don't feel like going underneath to plug them in. Same with the two. I can't zoom. So then, if I just chose the YouTube format, I could have. But yeah, want to see how it looked on the new phone. Which is better quality camera technically, but I think YouTube's probably in the way. Like it. But yeah, no, I have a Metro bike car in the works. I don't think I'm really going to care too much about how perfectly straight. I mean, the lines are. They're mostly straight for the most part. I mean, like, I might honestly just try to do some touch-ups with just an actual paintbrush at this point. Because, I mean, those are a little too wide, I think. But it's like trying to match it so perfectly without, like, professional equipment is a lot harder. So I got 2 Broadway Limiteds and a repeater running. And a bunch of Metros scattered throughout the lake. Most of which was still DC. Decoders are just. Yeah, I know, it looks good enough. The decals are down here for it. Yeah, the decals are right down there. So, if and when I get around to doing that one. But yes, I do have an effing interurban. Thing is, DC right now, I don't know what brand, so I really can't tell you what brand this actually is. But yeah, I do actually own an interurban. I gotta find a replacement for the panographs because those broke off in transit, bringing them home from that estate. Like I picked up quite a bit. Like those 2 passenger cars in the end. That's part of the estate. Same with that main central, which has like no hauling power. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in main central. Because there was talks about a custom railroad fleet, which quite honestly, I'm debating on, especially with that engine. And no, it's not going to be 111. That's already been reserved by the Shea. Like literally, that's what the road number is. Also, yeah, Culver's has a. I never realized I took the freaking. Okay, that watch charging on my spot, but I forgot I was doing work over there not so long ago. But yeah, Culver's has a little bit of a catastrophe in terms of traffic. Why not? Because it's quite typical from the time. Like I'm still working on over here. Actually, this shouldn't be over here. Resurfacing the roads and eventually repainting them. Yeah, when I originally did it, I did not really know what the hell I was doing. So. And yeah, since this one does run, it just runs like 2 miles an hour. So that's the reason why it's never out on the main line. I don't even know what a speed rail is. Yeah, but it's not a Tyco motor though. Or at least it might have been actually. So I don't feel like popping the lid right now. But I mean, it's definitely not a pancake though. It's the other style because the motor is decently accessible. That's a pancake in the Metro one. That we'll eventually one of these days get DCC. 1630, I might actually be selling. It okay. So the motor tries to run. Like I can get it to move at like a whole up in like half a mile an hour right now. So that's about as good as it's gonna get. Like either needs a brand new motor or I don't know what. Oops. I accidentally hit the wrong. I was gonna hit the horn, but I mean, I most of my a good so part of it was HO scale and part of it was the narrow gauge, which I really don't post ever. I do have an HO 30 layout, but that's more my private thing. That's more or less just a test bed for this layout of when I do see. But I mean, I'm so lazy on scenery, that never happens. Plus, I need more because I'm almost done with ballasting this entire thing finally, and then I'd like to get this thing cleaned off eventually, as much as I can. Just get a hodgepodge of just screws at this point. But yeah, I do have a full CNW business. Just cars don't like to stay together. So also trying to figure out how to 3D print more of these because that's my only drive shaft for the challenge. So I can figure it out and actually have the right thickness that I need. Just asking a lot because it's not thick to begin with. I mean, then I'll probably consider putting a decoder on that. But until then, I'm not really that much into considering a decoder for it right now. It likes to pop out all the freaking time. It's annoying, especially if it wheel slips. So that's when it usually pops. Because the only Paragon I don't have is Paragon 1, which I think is the blue box that they did. But I looked on Rapido's website. Get the part number too. Yeah, no, this is going for like I think it's going for about I forgot, it was like $350 on Rapido's website. Like it's really, I mean, just that's over MSRP anyways, but that's kind of expensive though. For a model I've known how figuring this lovely piece of paper was in it saying, oh, guess what? We changed the decoder function after we printed the manual. Yeah, no, see, so I have two dome cars because one's not was a Riverosity. A lot of it is Concours in there. But that was actually all I want to say. I do have the F7 AB set. However, I'm gonna because I have two of the exact same F7 now. One of them is gonna become 411. I don't remember which one I'm gonna do. Because blue blocks are little freaking tanks, anyways. So. I mean, there is a station sign program, little thing that I want to get. Sucks is it's in the UK only. I'd like to see if there's any vendors in the US that no one carries it. What was supposed to be the Starbucks? Menards discontinued it, and I can never find one on eBay that's even reasonable in price. So it's a hobby shop now. I've made the decision. It's just going to be the freaking hobby shop. I don't know if I'm going to put something else there. I might honestly just extend the road path, just so there's more of a way to get to the back. So you have a grocery store. Well, it's supposed to be a furniture store. It's half done. Wisconsin Southern. I don't think they haven't done passenger training. God knows how long. Yeah, so the UPS store, I actually have figures for it. And then I have the hobby shop that's advertising the worst metal train company of all, Bachman. I mean, however, they are making more narrow gauge stuff. So, because I do a 2-foot gauge, so I do HO130 as well. So if I ever get like an actual full size layout, besides this, yes, exactly, Bachman. I mean, I have an Athens steamer, but the freaking gears won't mesh ever. Like the motor runs beautifully. Like if I can figure out a way to get something, because I do have a 3D printer, I just don't know how to freaking design shit. I'll do it. Like, but this is only my second Rapido. I did pre-order the Metro stuff for both Rapido and Alice is coming up next month, I think. They just got those decorated samples, so it's probably I'm guessing more February by the time I get my hands on it. Just in time for the tax return, which is still trying to basically recover after last Train Fest. I went ham on a lot of. So everything I got good except for that damn steam engine. So and the motor runs great, so that's why I'm like, if I can just figure out if I can get a gear in there or something to fix it. So if it's just missing a gear, and I can get the housing back in its correct spot, it's going to be a great runner. Especially because 3D printing is so inexpensive to do. But it's also split chassis, though, which kind of scares me. Well, at least the motor frame is. The 10-wheeler, it does run. The tender is broken. I have replacement parts. It's like I don't have the right drill bit size to actually do it right now. But I saw the other part, so what I'm thinking on doing is possibly trying to resurrect it, get a bunch of solder on, because it's metal. Solder it back together type thing, which I think it would be doable, because I just have to melt off all the glue first, but it would be a pain in the ass, yes. Especially because I'd have to like grab gloves or something that's not flammable and at least try to reduce burns. No, I do have a Paragon 4, but the traction tire I can't get on with life for me. It does run. It just the traction tire is loosely fitted on there. I think I might have been overstretched, but it runs. That's just smokes like crazy. I mean, if anyone wants to see something run, let me know. Just some things I might have to shut off DCC for. Yeah, I saw it's a freaking wire up the hobby shop. So Menards actually builds them with this the plug-in. It's basically a plug-and-play, but I never drilled the hole yet to go underneath. So it's untested still. Like, it's been on the layout for about a year because I got it last Christmas. Oh, the Pullmans. Yeah, I don't know. The problem with that right now is they have zero head-end power equipment anymore. But what's interesting though is apparently someone caught like in Wisconsin Southern Colors a P40. So I don't know if they bought one. But I mean, that Pullman cab car probably needs to be rebuilt in order to meet certain modern standards, because those things don't have any safety electronics in them. Yes, if anyone's wondering, these two are actually wired up. It's just they're on the same circuit. So it looks really unprototypical in the other direction. So, really unprototypical. I mean, this if I'm heading this way, this one's green, right here. When this is heading this way, it's hysterical. Eventually, I'd like to wire this up. At least one of the loops with signaling. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the second one realistically. It's a bunch of finagling. It's not a bridge, but I don't know where to put it. Spent $2 on it, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put it down there. It's just a walking path. So I think that's the only area where the curvature is an issue with the length. I haven't seen the new scheme yet, so. Yeah, but no, every Rapido mystery box literally came with a freaking magnetic uncoupler. I'm like, I don't even have a drill bit for this. Yeah, but no, so if anyone's wondering, I have Azatrax as the signal sensor, which is actually, I mean, if you're okay with just seeing the sensors, I mean, even with ballast, it's going to hide it, but I have to make sure to tape over those as much as I can when doing it. Otherwise, they're always going to be red. But I need to unscrew the. I feel I just got back to cap under it right now. Amtrak police, probably the most useless police force of all time. But yes, I do have a couple EV. Did I ever finish that? No, I never did. Actually, no, I did because I forgot I can only put two. But yeah, no, I got a couple of EV chargers on the layout because this town is eco-friendly somewhat. But we run steam engines in freaking old as diesel. Hardly ever an electric. Armored high-rise? Is a crime that bad where we need high rails with freaking armor on them? Yeah, I really gotta get some filler for the semi-forks. They didn't even sit right ever. So the fence post keeps getting bent. Weird. There we go. That's better. Eventually, one of these days, that'll be perfect because I have all the stuff for it, minus the The actual computer, a couple of those, the things I need, because eventually that will be going up and down, which will look cool. But it's a lot of pain in the ass farting around. So you have to get the bend just right. Because it's a single LED, it's just you're telling the arm when to go up and when to go down. Wow, the Sharpies are actually starting to wear out finally. Around was there for a couple of years, the Sharpies starting to fade. Okay. By the way, the next model train or is on this train? Definitely a real part of typical stopping distance. Just plow right through the UPS truck. I won't do the Mountain Dew one, and the reason for that is this thing is actually diecast metal. Like, this thing is a tank. Which is dusty as ever. But, yeah, this thing's a literal tank. Like, this thing is, like, hard metal. Yeah, I don't even have a Norfolk Southern engine. So. And then before anyone asks, no, I'm not running this giant monstrosity. And no, it is not electric. Like, this thing is literally steam powered too. Like, that is an actual steam engine. It's just that thing needs to be burner before I can really run that thing, because it's like its flame is so inconsistent. It's like, now let me trying to fire off of that, because what happens is it's not heating evenly. So when it tries to expand, it doesn't expand. Yeah, I can. Just give me 1 second. So if I remember which thing I need. Obviously, I need to flip that. Should be that one. No, I'm not gonna take it fast to the switch. This track is like really rough. I've had to change directions. Whoops. Let's get it up to the main. I haven't even used this switch in so long, so like there's a chance that this thing does do well. I don't know. This track is like so never used. But I mean, you can see how bad the electric conductivity is in this thing. Because I've been applying them clean since. And that is the next extension branch. I mean, I'll probably fit some of it up once. Let me grab some extra cars. Yeah, let's go with those three. That's the actual working cab car. So I believe I remember correctly, it is three cars and three bi-levels and a should grab the Walters RTA car, which is just a cab car. So I only have cab cars really. Just cut power to that track, so it's dead. Oh, it might actually be 4 cars. I think it's 4 cars, but you can't fit a locomotive. That's 90. Oh yeah, definitely 2816 plans. The horn is so loud in this thing. But here's where the fun is with this. This is basically what I'm going to be doing with the Nippon Charios once I go. 90, locomotive forward, rear locomotive is 5. I think I gotta go forward on that one. I don't remember what if it's forward or. Nope, I have it backwards. Okay. I never can remember. $90, forward, reverse, select loco 5. First turn to the marker. So I switch directions. Switch directions. There we go. I just don't get sound if I run it from that end. I just don't remember what the head-end power is. Is it 5? Yeah, it's F5 on this one. Gee, I forgot how close that gets. Oh, that new radius. Like, I mean, it's barely touching. I can remember what my 99 is. That's the one with custom audio. Yep. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, just stopped. My dead spot. What is my? That was supposed to. That's true. I'm not communicating today. I switch out DJs. Should be in here. Whether we want to run. Yep, there it is. Oh man, I forgot what I programmed this thing to. like programs and stuff too. That's these Mars. Uh, oh, dude, it's not moving. There it goes. Something that does that. See, I don't remember what Head and Power was programmed to, because it's remapped. So remember 23 is that. Oh, hit it again. Right. So there's your Mars light. Because the thing is, I don't remember what 17 was. Okay. So it's that one. Alright. Wait, you know what? I forgot Head and Power's on there. It's inherent running. But yeah, this one does have the door announcement. Yeah, just the casual ditch lights. You are not gonna link, I don't think. Just move it up a little bit. Yeah, so F12 on this thing. I'm gonna actually mute the steam engines for a couple seconds. Yes, I have the closing announcement. We gotta reprogram the horn, everything. I love when this glitch happens. It's like every time I get the thing set up to run, the locomotive's like, no, actually, there we go. There we go. Now it's running. It just does that once in a while. I just don't know why. There we go. Yeah, no, I gotta probably go into the because there's certain things I want on. So I know about 27's the markers. Because I haven't ran this in a minute, and this thing's got constant mapping. Cat Power doing its thing. Which really the plan's going to be that first day is it's just still doing Metro Day. Want to get them all and get that decoders. Install the Nipponchario. Definitely weird to do that. Just gonna be all Metro trains because I have 2 cab cards. Technically, I'm gonna have 3 once my friend gets the other car fixed. So it's gonna be interesting because I don't know if I'm gonna really use that one because the other 2 are gonna have sound. So this one might just be as a backup. So we're actually having a legit train in the siding. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. Until next time, goodbye.